Fallout: New Vegas, a legendary RPG that deserves a place in the history of video games. Developed by Obsidian Entertainment and released in 2010, this game throws you into a post-apocalyptic world full of dangers, adventure, and impactful decisions. You play as a courier left for dead in the desert, who embarks on a mission to track down his attackers and uncover a much greater conspiracy. The world is vast, stretching across ruined cities, desolate lands, and quirky settlements. While the graphics may show their age, the world feels alive and full of detail. One of the standout features of the game is its freedom of choice. You can join different factions, each with its own ideologies and goals, or forge your own path. The characters are unforgettable, from eccentric companions to powerful leaders, each adding depth to the experience. Combat offers variety, giving you access to firearms, melee weapons, and even strange sci-fi devices. The VATS system allows you to strategically target enemies, adding a layer of tactical depth to each fight. What truly makes Fallout New Vegas special is its depth and replayability. Whether you play as a hero, a villain, or something in between, the world reacts to your decisions, making each playthrough unique. With a captivating story, an immersive world, and endless possibilities, this is a must-play game for any RPG fan. Mass Effect: Legendary Edition, an essential game for RPG fans. Released by BioWare in 2021, this collection brings together the epic story of Commander Shepard in one incredible package. Imagine this. You're exploring the galaxy, traveling from one star system to another, meeting fascinating alien species, and making decisions that will determine the fate of the universe. With enhanced graphics, the worlds and characters look better than ever, making the experience even more immersive. The heart of Mass Effect is its story. You take on the role of Commander Shepard, an intergalactic hero tasked with stopping a growing threat. Every decision you make carries weight, shaping the relationships you form and the direction of the story. Do you follow the rules or break them? Do you forge strong alliances or create powerful enemies? Every choice matters. The combat blends action and strategy, allowing you to customize your squad, select weapons, and use special abilities to gain the upper hand. It's about using teamwork and tactics to survive. What makes this edition stand out is how it brings the entire trilogy together with enhanced visuals, gameplay refinements, and all the DLC included. It's the definitive way to experience Shepard's journey from beginning to end. With a captivating story, unforgettable characters, and meaningful decisions, this is a space adventure like no other. Yakuza: Like a Dragon, a game that offers constant excitement from start to finish. Released by Sega in 2020, this entry takes the Yakuza series in a bold new direction, and it's definitely worth it. You play as Ichiban Kasuga, a man who has just been released from prison after taking the blame for a crime he didn't commit. Life isn't easy, and before he knows it, he's thrown into the chaotic streets of Yokohama, trying to rebuild his life from scratch. What sets this game apart is the shift to turn-based combat. While previous Yakuza titles focused on real-time brawls, this game adopts an RPG approach, planning your attacks, using special moves, and unleashing over-the-top abilities that make every fight a spectacle. Yokohama is an incredible open world, filled with side missions and wacky activities. From running a business empire to singing karaoke, there's never a dull moment. But it's the characters that make this journey unforgettable. Ichiban's team is a lovable group of misfits, each with their own quirks, struggles, and touching moments. The story balances intense drama with eccentric and fun humor. Ichiban's dream of becoming a true hero makes you root for him every step of the way. If you're looking for a game with an incredible mix of narrative, action, and humor, Yakuza: Like a Dragon is an experience you won't forget. Dragon Age: Inquisition is a grand adventure. You play as the Inquisitor, tasked with stopping a massive demon invasion and saving the world. The story is filled with twists, deep lore, and complex characters that keep you engaged. The world is absolutely stunning, featuring lush forests, snowy mountains, and everything in between. It feels like stepping into a beautifully crafted fantasy novel. One of the best aspects of the game is how your choices truly matter. You shape the story and influence how characters react to you, making each playthrough unique. Character creation offers a ton of customization, allowing you to choose different classes and skills, making combat both strategic and fun. However, managing skills, gear, and stats can feel overwhelming if you're not into deep RPG mechanics. Some parts of the game can be slow, and the constant dialogue might not appeal to those who prefer more action. Overall, if you love expansive RPGs with rich storytelling and a massive world to explore, Dragon Age: Inquisition is a must-play. It's an epic journey that will keep you immersed for hours. Persona 5 Royal takes you on a wild ride through high school life and supernatural adventures. You play as a Tokyo high school student living a double life. By day, you're attending classes, making friends, and dealing with teachers. By night, you're a phantom thief, battling corruption in a surreal alternate realm called the Metaverse. The story is packed with drama, humor, and even a touch of romance. You'll meet a variety of colorful characters, each with their own struggles, and building relationships with them is one of the game's highlights. Whether you're helping them through personal issues or just spending time together, it adds depth to the experience. Visually, the game is striking, with a bold art style that makes everything pop. The flashy combat, stylish menus, and vibrant characters create an unforgettable aesthetic. The turn-based battles are engaging, requiring strategic thinking, exploiting enemy weaknesses, and using personas, magical beings representing aspects of your personality. Persona 5 Royal expands on the original game with new story elements, additional characters, and a new semester that deepens the narrative. However, the pacing can be slow at times, and the extensive dialogue might not be for everyone. The game is also quite long, so be ready for a significant time investment. If you enjoy deep storytelling, unique characters, and stylish gameplay, Persona 5 Royal is a must-play. It's like stepping into a high-energy anime, with an incredible plot and plenty of heart. Metro Exodus takes you on a gripping survival journey in a post-apocalyptic world. You play as Artyom, a survivor who has spent years living in the underground metro tunnels of Moscow. Believing there's more to the world beyond the ruins, he embarks on a journey across Russia in search of a new home. Unlike previous Metro games, this one expands beyond dark tunnels, letting you explore the outside world. You'll travel through forests, deserts, and snowy landscapes, each filled with danger, from mutated creatures to hostile survivors. The story is a major highlight as you travel aboard the Aurora, a massive train carrying a group of survivors. Along the way, you meet various characters, each with their own struggles. The overarching theme of hope and the search for a better future makes the narrative deeply compelling. Gameplay is intense and survival-focused. You'll scavenge for ammo, manage filters for your gas mask, and carefully maintain your weapons. Deciding when to fight or sneak past enemies adds another layer of strategy. The visuals are stunning, with dynamic weather and changing seasons making the world feel alive. One of the most memorable parts of the game is watching the landscape change as you travel across Russia. It gives a sense of progress and hope, making the journey feel truly meaningful. If you're looking for a game with a gripping story, intense survival mechanics, and breathtaking visuals, Metro Exodus is a must-play. Devil May Cry 5. Who doesn't love a good hack-and-slash game? The thrill of slicing through enemies like a fruit ninja is simply too satisfying. Sometimes you wield an impressive sword, other times a rapid-fire gun. What really matters is taking down enemies with style as you progress. This is where Devil May Cry shines. If you enjoy witty dialogue, epic one-liners, and fast, intense combat, this series will make you feel right at home. And let's not forget the cinematic cutscenes that keep you hooked. Devil May Cry 5 stands out as the best in the series, thanks to its incredibly polished gameplay and refined characters. What makes it even better? You get to play as Nero, Dante, and V, switching between them throughout different missions. This variety in combat styles and perspectives keeps things fresh, ensuring you never get bored. No matter what Capcom does with DMC in the future, Dante will always be my favorite. To me, he is Devil May Cry, the heart and soul of the franchise. His massive arsenal, Michael Jackson-inspired dance moves, and legendary one-liners make him impossible not to admire. If you're a fan of hack-and-slash games, the DMC series is a must-play. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, a game packed with incredible action, cybernetic battles, and over-the-top spectacle. If you love fast-paced combat and stylized swordplay, this one's for you. You play as Raiden, an incredible cyborg ninja, and unlike traditional Metal Gear games, this one ditches stealth in favor of full-throttle combat. The story is wacky, filled with extravagant villains and ridiculous plot twists that only add to the game's charm. The combat system is where Metal Gear Rising truly shines. You wield a high-frequency sword capable of cutting almost anything. The blade mode slows down time, allowing you to slice through enemies with precision. It's endlessly fun and incredibly satisfying. The game makes you feel unstoppable as you cut through foes with accuracy and style. The boss fights are unforgettable, with larger-than-life enemies that test your skills to the max. Each boss requires a different approach, keeping battles fresh and exciting. And the soundtrack? Absolutely epic. The perfectly timed music kicks in during fights, making every encounter feel even more intense. Visually, the game is sleek and stylish, with a futuristic aesthetic that's both raw and cool. The environments may not be the most detailed, but with the fast-paced action, it almost doesn't matter. Metal Gear Rising doesn't take itself too seriously, full of exaggerated action sequences, funny one-liners, and a sense of humor that makes everything even more entertaining. There are plenty of upgrades and new abilities to unlock, ensuring the gameplay stays fresh. The game isn't too long, making it perfect for a weekend playthrough, but it's so much fun that you'll probably want to replay it and experiment with different techniques. In summary, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is all about high-energy action and stylized combat. If you're looking for a fast, flashy game full of pure fun, this is a must-play. Baldur's Gate 3 is a masterpiece of RPGs, developed by Larian Studios and released in 2023. It offers an epic adventure where your choices truly shape the story. You're thrown into a world of magic, monsters, and intrigue, where every decision matters. Visually, the game is stunning. From dark dungeons to lush forests, each location feels alive, pulling you deeper into its world. The characters you meet are equally captivating, each with their own stories and personalities that evolve based on your choices. Turn-based combat is strategic and rewarding. Every move counts, forcing you to think carefully and use your abilities wisely. But what truly sets Baldur's Gate 3 apart is its depth. This is a living, breathing world where nearly everything is interactive, and there are countless ways to play. For RPG fans, this is the best you can get. Baldur's Gate 3 isn't just a game. It's a legendary adventure you don't want to miss. Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, takes adventure, exploration, and massive robotic battles to the next level. In Horizon Forbidden West, you step into the shoes of Aloy, a brave hunter uncovering the secrets of the old world. The story picks up from the first game, sending you to new lands filled with danger and mystery, full of twists that keep you hooked. One of the game's biggest strengths is its expansive, detailed world. You'll explore lush jungles, sunken cities, and snow-capped mountains, each environment offering something unique. Whether scaling massive peaks or diving into underwater ruins, there's always something new to discover, making exploration incredibly rewarding. The real stars of the game are the robotic creatures, massive mechanical beasts with unique behaviors and weaknesses. From small, agile watchers to colossal thunderjaws, every battle is a test of strategy. Combat is intense and requires quick thinking. You'll use bows, traps, and devices to overcome and take down these machines. Learning their weaknesses and exploiting them is deeply satisfying. The crafting and upgrading system adds even more depth. You'll scavenge resources from the world and defeated machines to craft new weapons and armor, allowing you to adjust Aloy's abilities for any challenge. Visually, Horizon Forbidden West is breathtaking. The vibrant world is meticulously crafted, with dynamic weather and a day-night cycle that makes the environments feel alive. The character animations and facial expressions are top-notch, adding more emotion and realism to every interaction. Beyond combat and exploration, there are tons of side missions and activities to keep you engaged. You'll meet fascinating characters, solve ancient puzzles, and uncover hidden secrets that enrich the world. These well-written side stories add significant depth to the experience. If you're looking for an immersive open-world adventure with epic battles, stunning environments, and a captivating story, Horizon Forbidden West is a must-play. With so much content to explore, it's a game where you can easily invest over 100 hours, and every moment is worth it. Final Fantasy VII Remake. From the moment you start playing, Final Fantasy VII Remake will take your breath away with its graphics. The visuals are top-notch, especially in the cutscenes, where you can just sit back and soak in the atmosphere. Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett feel more alive than ever, with incredible attention to detail in their expressions and movements. The combat is a perfect blend of action and strategy. Even if you're not a fan of turn-based systems, the game makes it feel fluid by incorporating real-time elements. You're not just waiting for your turn, you're making decisions in fractions of a second, and every battle feels intense. Watching Cloud swing his massive sword or Tifa deliver a devastating combo never gets old. But the real heart of the game is its story. Even if you know the original, this remake takes unexpected turns while delivering those iconic emotional moments. Sephiroth remains one of the greatest villains in gaming, and even if you've never played Final Fantasy, you'll likely recognize him in Cloud. And then there's the music. Every classic theme has been beautifully remastered, adding incredible depth to each scene, whether you're wandering Midgar or gearing up for a climactic battle. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a love letter to fans and a must-play for newcomers. Which of these games do you like the most? Do you have any other game in mind that's not on the list and you love? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. We invite you to watch the video here on screen to discover other hidden gems, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you never miss any of our top videos. As always, I wish you excellent gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. And remember, we are Gamespedia EX, your AI favorite video game source. I'll be back.